Alrighty. Let's go get the airship back. Which, really, I should be going north to do that. I keep... I think it's because I'm so used to the old flight speed, which is faster than this. Either that or I'm remembering incorrectly. Alright. So now I have to find the entrance to the next tablet dungeon, which is... I honestly don't remember. Oh, it's over there. Okay. That looks so weird. Okay, it's right here. Or, you know, right here. Sure. I could sleep in the sub. Whatever. And hey, look, it's this cave. The one that originally led to Katoblipas. The one that's full of druids. And Ironbacks, I think, was their name. Yeah, I think at this point, for the sake of expediency, I'm gonna have everybody do the Sildra train and give them all air knives. Yeah, everyone kind of has just the best stuff. Keep taking naps until everybody is so exhausted from oversleep. And of course, more gargoyles. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, see, gargoyles absorb holy, so that kind of... didn't go well. Fortunately, it was the first attack of the battle, so it's not like it threw off the health of the dudes. Welcome to Water Dungeon. It is very full of water. Welcome to Aqua Gel. They are very full of gel. Don't think anything absorbs wind here, so I should probably just auto-fight. So yeah, it's harder to see in this version of the game, for whatever reason they decide to do that. But you can fall down those waterfalls. And down some of them are treasure chests, so... you're gonna grab them. That one's ether. Meh. That one's a turtle shell. Oh, and they drop speed checks. This way is progress. Yay, people are leveling up. And an air knife. Kind of a bit late to give me that, but you know what? That's fine. So the path on the left, I'm pretty sure, just leads to the same room. Path on the right should... yeah, take me to the next floor. It'd be nice if I could tweak the auto battle speed to be even faster. And, oh! Rune Blade! So Rune Blade is just, yeah, a sword that uses MP to crit. It's not particularly useful. It's kind of something you would put on like a red mage. Also, here's Alchemia. There goes Alchemia. So Alchemia will untoad that enemy, and they'll turn into something very dangerous. I don't know if it works in this version, but it was actually possible to untoad that enemy yourself, and then Alchemia will accidentally toad it back. It's generally just... it's one of those things where if you have enough damage, you can also just kill her first, and then the toad will just stay a toad. Because that's always fun. And a Protect Ring! And of course, if you don't do it fast enough, if water comes back. Something I want to encounter. Not sure if the game will let me. I think since you keep going first, we should probably give you gold hairpin. A gold hairpin. There's someone you can encounter here, and I'm trying to trigger it. God damn it, no. No more Alchemia, stop it. Whoa! I'll give up after a few more encounters, I promise. I'll explain it if he doesn't show up. It's usually right here where I encounter him, but now he's just kind of being shy. Yeah, I'll just run water for a little bit. Nope, okay. So the enemy I'm trying to encounter is Tonberry, because this is apparently the first game with Tonberry in it. And Tonberry is the one way you get to... Oh, well thanks, after I start explaining it. The timing is impeccable, Tonberry. So yeah, Tonberry is actually one of the ways, or rather the only way to get a Mirage Vest. So for those who don't know, Tonberry's gimmick is that he starts way far in the back, and he will very slowly make his way towards the party. And when he's close enough, he'll give a doink with his little knife there. And, you know, straight up murder someone. Once he murders someone, he'll back up and then proceed again. Until everybody's dead. And Tonberry has a lot of health. He also drops a lot of AP. It's just he kind of is hard to encounter, so... Notice how many rapid fires it took to actually kill him. I don't remember if you have to steal or if it's a drop. But he definitely is your source of Mirage Vests if you really want a Mirage Vest. Which Mirage Vest is, it can be handy. In old versions of the game, it was buggy because it would give you one blink, but there is a way to refresh that blink by messing around with the item menu. Some sort of like re-equipping your weapon or whatever would cause it to refresh. Okay, Steel Fist, go away. Phoenix down, yay, something. Enough! Just one Steel Fist is not very... Wow. Oh, I'm sorry for yawning. Reflect Ring! Fight the handy item. I said before, having Carbuncle makes Reflect Ring pointless, but honestly, there are some enemies where you would want Reflect that can't be dispelled, and a Ring effect can't be dispelled, so there may be some fights where you'll want Reflect Ring just so it can't be removed. Especially if you play Blue Mage, because White Wind doesn't get reflected. So Reflect Rings on a Blue Mage is incredibly ridiculous. You just have to be careful, because certain other support blue magics can be reflected. Alright, let's continue. So this place has holes in the floor in random spots. You have to be very careful of that. Thankfully, having mastered Geomancer, you can see all the holes. And avoid them. Like that one. Now this one... Oh my god, this encounter rate. Maybe it just feels like a high encounter rate because I'm used to being able to fast forward on the GBA emulator, by the way. Not the game itself, be having it. Artemis Bow! Is actually a good bow. It's a magic beast killer. Artemis Bow will be the best non-legendary bow. I think the legendary bow's major draw is that it just has a crit rate. Yay, flashing screens for everyone. Enhancer. Okay, Enhancer is... Enhancer is your token red mage sword. Because it boosts magic. It's also something you could give to a blue mage and that would boost their magic too, so... I guess Rune Blade is more for if you want them to be physically attacking, and Enhancer is for if you want them to be magic attacking. Alright, let's just go ahead and jump down the hole, show off what happens. Boom. So now we're down here. You have to be very careful because these chests have spike traps. So like if you walk to the right side of that chest and try to open it, the spike will come out and hurt you. There's another Aegis shield. There's another Aqua Gel. Go away. And of course, same for this chest. As a Fuma Shuriken. Hey, the frog's still alive. Smug-ass frog. And of course, there's this one where you have to push the button. Reveal holes. And the Titan's Axe. Titan's Axe is just big axe. Now I'm gonna say this right now, these holes are the only way to go down. Because otherwise, you would look at it and think, oh, it's a dead end? Did I miss something? But no, you have to go down the hole this time. But you actually have to. Because now we're here. At the tablet. Fourth tablet, quote-unquote. Technically it's our third. Not sure why the other tablet is considered the third. But, you know. And of course... boss fight! Are you sure about that? Not sure he'll make a world... oh. Whoa, look at that snake. Leviathan. It's your boy. Leviathan. Let us equip the coral rings. And let us prepare for shenanigans. So I'm not gonna use summons for this fight. One person is just gonna have to... Krill, you're just gonna have to eat shit and die, I guess. Unless I can rapid fire him dead before he does anything. So coral rings absorb water, which are good for this fight because it's Leviathan. So yeah. Summon fight. God, already opening with the tail sign. So Leviathan is just very dangerous because of one ability he can use, which is Tidal Wave. which is very powerful. It does like... It does thousands of damage to each character, which is why the best way to deal with this fight is to come in with Coral Rings. His other attacks are generally just, you know, okay-ish, but Tidal Wave is the real danger. I might actually be able to wear him down before he uses Tidal Wave. I've actually had this fight happen where he'll use Tidal Wave the first moment the fight starts, and it's just like, well, okay, thanks. And he drops a Reflect Ring. Now I can summon Leviathan. Now, something that I noticed before when getting the magic lamp that actually is interesting is that this is right where that waterfall is, with the magic lamp right up there, and this being that lake that's on the world map that shows nothing on it. So apparently all of this is visible from the sky, which makes one wonder, why couldn't we just parachute off the airship onto this little bit here? But you know, whatever. This is how you exit. You just hop into the water and you're back here. Rest in a tent. 22 minutes. Wow, okay. And let us get back to the subboat airship. Okay, let's just rapid fire. So rapid fire would be pretty good for axes. The problem is axes have like the weirdest attack range on them. Axes inherently have a kinda low accuracy, which is why they're pretty okay with rapid fire aim. But at this point, it would be better to just give her sword. Okay, instead of cashing in the tablet, let's go find the fourth dungeon place area, which is here, I think? So the annoying thing about this last place is that you have to find a random crack in the ocean. And it's a little unclear where it is, but it's in a place that just has a lot of open ocean. It's either here... I might be thinking of the GBA-only sealed dungeon for looking there, but there is a crack somewhere. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's a circle of coral around it. Just have to sub right into it, and there we go. And here we are, the Great Sea Trench. Which, maybe I'll actually put everyone on Mimic mode. Because I want... do something interesting. Sure why I pick it first. Alrighty, so let's adjust their equipment here. Let's make sure everybody has an air knife, because we will be summoning Sildren. And of course, because they're mimes, they can't equip all the big hitting stuff, but they can equip ninja weapons for some reason. Or, well, they can equip, like, the like, throwing and swinging weapons. Let's make sure everybody is in Hermes. And yeah, again, can't equip the ribbon. I'll just go for everyone being in robes instead of any of the other stuff. And I guess you'll have the Genji helm. Oh no, the gargles. Here we're gonna summon Sildra, and then we're gonna mimic. Now let's make sure it doesn't actually cost MP to mimic. See if this is broken or if it's still. Yep, still. Mimic is free. So, enveloped in flames means there's lava. Oh my god, that lava is ugly. What the hell? Whoa! So this is why I equipped Sing. So, as a reminder, Requiem is the song that does damage to the undead. Everything in the trench is undead. So, take your Mimic and just sing at the undead, because their magic stat is hella buffed. Especially with summon equipped. So, a deep sea trench is the best place to grind if you have a bard or a white mage. Because being undead also means that they are weak to white magic. You can heal them dead. It is also important to come here if you have a time mage. Which time magic is also very useful here. For a reason I will show. By floating everyone. Because you will have to walk on the lava. That's an insane amount of damage, though. I'm not used to there being that much damage. And of course, don't hit that switch, because then it'll shut off this bridge here. You could also come... Well, I wouldn't come down here just because I have a Geomancer, but a Geomancer would be able to avoid the lava damage. Alright, so we have a room with several switches and a chest all the way over there. You have to hit the right switch in order to open it, and if you hit the wrong switch, it drops you down a hole. Let's see if I can remember which switch. Nope, not that one. Oh, they treat it as like a water. Okay, yeah, those hanging guys need 2 Requiems. Those hanging guys just have a shit ton of HP. Of course, there is a chest here, might as well grab that. The Dragon Fang. Which... I'm trying not to use Dragon Fangs for anything here, because if I do mixes with Dragon Fang, it'll be for fights that are much later in the game. Because a lot of the Dragon Fang mixes just do insane effects, and some of them are actually for boosting. Like, there are some that turn your characters into dragons. There are some that will... I think this one is a... Nope, nope, that one opens the way. There are some that actually give you heavy, and then there are a few that are just attack magics that are really good. Alright, flame ring number 4. I now have 4 flame rings. And that's why I usually only buy 3 of the elemental rings. Or grind 3 elemental rings if I decide to grind them. Because you'll always find a 4th one in these dungeons. 4th coral ring will be a bit later. Okay, that was strong enough, apparently. And here's the worst part of this dungeon, is now we are forced to walk in the lava. This is where being able to float, or to Geomancer, is a huge benefit. I just don't... Ugh. I just really don't like the lava effect they have going. It looks really just ugh. Like in the old version of the games, the lava looked more like it was a darker red and a darker color tones to make it look like it was more molten rock and you were walking on top of it. And yeah, suddenly we're here. Tally ho. The great dwarven kingdom of 5 dwarves. So yeah, no encounters here, because they're NPCs. There's also this little place. This really, really long cave, and look, dwarf. Something odd happening above ground. I'm sure there's a forest above us. Wow, they did this very poorly. So that, in the other games, it would just show you on the map the forest where Mirage Village is, and that's your hint, if you don't already know about Mirage Village, that it's there. And so you can go there and get random encountered by it. Rally-ho! Rally-bo is digging a tunnel. Rally-ho. And this guy tells you about the magic lamp. And of course here is just the dude who sells you stuff. I might as well go and buy that. I'm gonna sell all that crystal armor. Keep the bone mail. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the angel robe because it's very not useful anymore. Get rid of the power armlet. Isn't there a diamond armlet somewhere in here? Yeah, right there. Leather armor. Oh, Lord. I could sell the reflect rings, but I think I'll keep them anyways. The elven mantles aren't really much good anymore. But I'll keep those anyways. It's like, yeah, I'll get rid of these because it's not... There are too many things I can do now to warrant keeping something for improving the ability to dance. I'll get rid of the chain whip. Get rid of the moonring blades. I still have all of these staves that I didn't use. Get rid of partisan. Should I? I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. This is the Kotetsu. I still have the Kotetsu for some reason. That. Dragon Fangs. I only have 13 Dragon Fangs. God. Okay, we're pretty cool on that. So you just talk to him at different areas and he sells different items. Which is just weapons and armor at this point. It would have been more interesting to have him do, like, items here, or, like... Yeah, I guess items here, and then magic here, since there's a bookcase, but I guess... Oh no, they didn't want to. Would have been cool, though. So I'm not gonna worry about, or tenting, rather. And of course, hey, water. So you can restore the magic lamp charges here. It's really weird that you can do it here as well as at the waterfall, but you know, whatever. Alright, and if you try to open this chest, you get lava down. So this is another weird puzzle room situation. Where you have to hit switches in order to make that lava not drop you Kaiser Knuckles. Kaiser Knuckles are monk accessories. They just raise the power of unarmed attacks. Kind of useless in late game. Generally because you'll want other accessories. And also, why would you want to use a monk? I need to remember what buttons to push. I think there's an order to pushing the buttons. Or you just have to push them all. It's honestly very confusing, and not something I would expect anyone to remember. Because there's no real feedback for it except for, oh, maybe I'll go up there and not get tossed down the stairs again. Like that. And for some reason, for the sake of consistency, that little lava puddle is where the lava flow comes from. Wink, wink. Oh. Why are you oinking? Stop oinking. You're not pigs. Alright, so these guys are like the gargoyles, where if one of them dies while the others are still alive, they'll just eventually revive. They're not heavy. So, yeah. Something's written on the tablet. Received the sealed monster meteor. So a mistranslation in the PlayStation version accidentally said the sealed monster instead of the sealed magic. Which makes sense in a way, considering the way certain Japanese words work. So I'm not too surprised they made that mistake. But yeah, there we go. We have our last tablet, and I might as well go ahead and Talipo. Oh, and it puts you right at the... Wait, why are there two dots? Some parts of the old PlayStation translation make me wonder if it was like a really old machine translation. Just because of silly things like that. Alright, let's go get these last sealed weapons that we may or may not use. Please stop, X-Death Soul. Well, I mean, he is undead, I guess. See if we can actually kill him with Requiem. You will never arrive at the truth. Okay, anyways. Alright. I'll get the last of these guys. Get Longinus here. Yep. Okay. Runex, which Runex is also an MP critical weapon, I believe. Which, if you for some reason have a Berserker, honestly, you're not gonna have them using MP for anything else, so. And the Yoichi bow. I'm honestly curious who Yoichi was, because I don't know. I've never actually looked up the inspiration for calling it a Yoichi bow. Okay, let's get the Fire Lash. Fire Lash, of course, being an okay whip, but remembered for being useful for a certain gimmick way of beating a super boss. And last but not least, well, I guess kind of the least, Gaia Bell. Gaia Bell's kind of the most unimpressive one, because its gimmick is just it can sometimes cast Earthshaker. Earthshaker is not particularly useful in comparison to other abilities. Well, now that I know Requiem will do really well against this thing, I can just let it go. And of course, they always drop Dark Matter, so if you want to grind up for Dark Matter, which is also useful for mixing, so the funny thing is, in the GBA version, the moment you bring all 4 tablets in, and you step out that door, one of these guys will walk up and be like, "Hey, there's a hole that opened under the ocean to the south of here." And that's your sign of going to this little enclosed ocean area, or rather sea area here, to find the sealed dungeon, which is the GBA version's like extra dungeon that has hyper bosses and a whole bunch of other crap. I've never actually finished it because I tried going through it, and the moment I saw what would happen with like Omega Mark II and Neo Shinryu, I was just like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Alright, so any more... I wonder if I should stop there, or... Let's try to give Stingray another visit, see if he's willing to show up. Just make sure... Oh wait, right, no one's gonna be able to learn it if they're all mimes. Maybe. I don't want to risk it. I really don't. I don't equip the Artemis bow, bro. Bro. Let's go ahead and give you guys summon. You know what I could do is split recording, leave a recording on for trying to get this stupid guy to spawn, and then just cutting out most of the other stuff. Probably do that. Right, I should stick with the air knife zone. Where's the air knife? There it is. So this is why I don't like doing this page thing, because I keep missing it. Here it is. Because I think it's actually skipping ones, and that's annoying! Okay, you equip... Where's the Brave Blade? Yeah, I don't know why he keeps not equipping the Brave Blade to anybody. Yeah, that works. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. I'll go ahead and split recording. If I don't manage to get Stingray to spawn in a new recording, then I will just leave it out, and next video will be the next time I'm playing. Because once I get Stingray, I'm just gonna be done. Let's just split now.